Greetings, everyone! And I realize that it's been quite a while since I've done a video. I've had a lot pretty much, happen. And I've also just been taking a nice little break from YouTube and a whole bunch of other things. Now, for those of you that didn't see my posting that I made, I'm not going to be doing Lesser Known but Awesome Heroes for a while. Just because that's the only segment that I seem to constantly do. And on top of that, I kind of want to get a lot of other projects that I wanted to do out of the way, or do a whole bunch of other videos that I had wanted to do, and so on and so forth. I also want to update you guys with the fact that I may possibly be working on an ebook. I haven't quite sat down and really motivated myself to want to do it yet. But I want to try and at least see if I can do so. Also, aside from I'm putting Lesser Known but Awesome Heroes on the back burner now, that does not mean that myself and FW Waller are not still going to do the switch up videos. I'm still going to talk about 3 supervillains. He's still going to talk about 3 heroes. I personally am just not going to be doing Lesser Known but Awesome Heroes videos for a while. Just because I've done so many, and also I figured after the Avengers edition that I had done so many of the Lesser Known but Awesome Heroes videos that I was kind of not only eclipsing FW Waller in the number of videos, but I felt that that was the only segment that I was really honestly doing. And to me, I don't like that I'm doing a one-trick pony deal. I want to try to differentiate my videos, and I want to try a couple of different things. So this update is more or less me not only letting you know that it's going to be a while before I post Lesser Known but Awesome Heroes again, but I also want to let you guys know that I'm going to try to do a couple of the top 10 lists. I still have yet to do the top 10 X-Men list. I wanted to do that. That was requested by 2 Mercy like months, even a half a year ago. So I want to get on that. I've recently really got into Ben 10, so I'm going to do a top 10 favorite aliens list from all 3 Ben 10 series. And I'm also going to try to find fun things here and there to basically talk about. I don't know if I'll do any like mock movie trailer stuff like What Man Me and stuff. I've got a couple of ideas, but I'm unsure if I really want to go for them. So I'll leave that up to you guys. If you guys really want me to do like mock movie trailers, just for shits and giggles, just to be funny, like for comedic purposes, I'll do that. A couple of segments that I am going to get rid of. I'm not going to do the big comics or any me showing off graphic novels and stuff, because it's become too time consuming, 1, to try to edit the footage together, and 2, it's just kind of caused more problems more than anything, and also I never get around to really fully editing all that stuff anyway. And I buy so many books and stuff and movies that it's become kind of pointless to do those videos. So no more will I be I may briefly mention them in videos and stuff, but I'm not going to be doing those videos where I share like what latest books I've bought anymore, because it's become too much of a hassle for me. Call me lazy, but I can't do that anymore. Also, I want to do more collabs, because the only collab that really has been done featured lately is the Avengers review that I did with Clanders, Tanaka-kan, and FW Waller for the Avengers movie that came out. I want to do more collab videos like that. I've been trying to get stuff with like the Mount Vernon kid. I've been trying to come up with a couple of ideas with FW Waller. I wouldn't mind trying to do a couple of more things with Clanders, because he seemed to really want to do more collab stuff, and I think that would be fun. Also, I kind of want to get some new YouTubers, like anybody who is into comic books or video games and stuff, like the really like hardcore geeky nerdy stuff. Um, if you guys are brand new and you want to do like some collaborations and stuff, or if you know like Deadpoolzilla and like Mount Vernon Kid and all them who I really want to try to get some collab videos going, but also chat some more on Skype with. Because it's been months since I've gotten together with all the people that you usually see, like, you know, Ziploc Gory and, like, Mount Vernon Kid and all them. And to be honest, it's kind of frustrating, guys, but I really hope that, you know, can get, like, more people involved and everything and whatnot. Also, guys, I want to actually segue here, because I'm not going to go too much into it, but I want to segue here. And I want to give you guys 3 questions just for fun, a fun little quiz, if you will. So, alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys a questionnaire. Something fun, just something that is very intriguing. There's no right or wrong answer to this, so don't feel pressured. Here are 3 questions. Just for fun. Question number 1. If you could have 3 dinner guests, whether they be a real-life person, a comic book character, family member, etc., somebody who's passed on, who would those 3 be, and why would you pick them? They can be a comic book character, they can be a movie character, they can be a real-life person, family member, etc. You're not really limited. And of course, you know, why would you pick those 3 dinner guests? Question number 2. If you could write any solo male character, female character, or team, you can only pick one between those 3. You can only pick one. And give like a very brief description on why you would pick that character or characters, and what draws you to them. Like, what would draw you to want to write these specific characters? Or this specific character or characters. Like, what draws you enough to it that you would want to write those specific characters? I'm rambling on, but I'm rambling on there. I'm sorry, I don't mean to repeat myself. But what personal reasons or just fun reasons would you want to write those characters, and so on and so forth? And the third and final question was actually something I got from a quiz or questionnaire. And I thought it very intriguing, so I'm going to ask you guys, because I asked this question to FWR and Tanaka-Con. I thought it'd be a fun question. If you had a time machine, final question, third question. If you had a time machine and you could go back and do one of these things, what would it be? A, get Rob Liefeld's father to have a vasectomy. B, go back to the moment when Action Comics #1 got released and buy 10 copies. C, get Jack Kirby's autograph. D, and these last 2 are made up for me. I specifically modified them. D, go back and help with the operation that would have saved Dwayne McDuffie's life. Or E, go back to the moment of Batman's creation and be a character witness, so that way Bob Kane only gets 50% of the credit and Bill Finger gets 50% of the credit. So, that's it, guys. That is it. That's pretty much those 3 questions. And just something a little fun. And also, guys, that has been most of the updates, or the majority, pretty much like summarized. So look forward to any future vids that I do, or hopefully future collabs. If you guys want to chat with me on Skype or add me on Facebook, just send me a personal message and we'll get to talking.